Guys, I just want to update you that I will today record and edit the live, and I want to apologize for anyone who said that that was Michelle's sister who did an interview with Empress on Big O. It was Michelle's sister, in fact, that did the interview. I just correlate the two, Queen Opp and Shell, and I just automatically said, "Oh, that's Queen Opp's sister that did the interview." But no, it was actually, like you said, Michelle's sister that did it. She was very emotional when she was on the interview, so I'm definitely going to recap that interview and let you guys get a feel of just how the family was taken, knowing that she was with Queen Opp and Queen Opp was treating her in this manner, which was inhumane. And I also want to bring to your attention, because sometimes we lose the focus. And when I bring up Dookieana, a lot of people say, well, she was bad to show too. You kind of sort of let the cat out the bag what kind of a person you was when you were watching Queen Opp. Because if you try to put Dookieana in the same category as Danny and what Danny was mentally and physically doing to Michelle, then you could potentially be a low key supporter of the BS, and what Queen was doing you thought was entertainment. It's really sad because I always got this impression from Dookieana, like he was kind of not comfortable in that relationship. And I knew it was a matter of time before he left Queen, because Queen was over there. Queen Art was over there fighting and putting hands on him. And I just knew that that wasn't going to work. It just was not going to work. And I know that just by looking at Dookieana's face, he reminded me of Michelle. It was the help me, like breathing on some glass, spelling out the word help. It was really toxic. She did bipolar moves on him every other day, put him on Front Street, trying to make people think that he was over there using her, which he may have been. But it's no different than Queen Art using Michelle. But I'm glad that Dookieana got out the situation. One of the smarter ones. Um, Danny, basically is trying to clout chase, so this is why he's with Queen. I'm quite sure. Well, she's with Queen, the Butch Queen. I'm quite sure. Danny has alternative motives, and this is why they're gonna stay in this relationship together. But I was following Dookieana after he broke up, or they broke up, Queen Opp and Dookieana, because I wanted to see if he was gonna hold his word that he was gonna stay away from Queen Opp, and he did. So it had to be really toxic. We already knew it was toxic with Michelle, but it was a show, when Dookieana was in the picture, because he was born a man, but he dressed up in women's clothes and makeup, and we thought that he liked it men, but obviously he went both ways. But the abuse that may have went on at that time was not as severe as what was going on with Danny. So I just don't want you guys to get it like messed up or mixed up, because Danny was over there really deboing Michelle, and I'm gonna tell you right now, it's not a good look. August 4th is not a good day for neither one of them, for Op or for Danny, because it's no telling, they may have bailed out on some small bills just to get their freedom for the meantime, in between time. But you just never know what these courts got up their sleeves. They're going in, I guess, for the hearing. They both got the same charges on them. They're four charges that are serious charges. Anytime you put your hands on somebody, a DV situation, um, it's taken serious because think about it. You could put your hands on somebody in a DV situation and not mean to do it and unalive somebody. So, those offenses are taken serious because people are not thinking about the consequences of their actions, that you can unalive somebody, getting physical with somebody. I mean, an argument is one thing, but when you're, trying to control somebody physically, it's just not a good look. And it's dangerous for both parties because you can lose your freedom if you take somebody out of this world because you done lost control and you were trying to gain control by being physical with somebody. And you can also, like I said, take somebody else's world. And Dookieana, I got a lot of respect for him. I did watch a lot of his lives at the beginning. He was not, to me, straightforward on the reasons. This is just my opinion why he left Queen Opp. But we already know Queen Opp is a straight mess. We already know Queen Opp was over there straight disrespecting Dookieana and probably vice versa. But I really think that Queen Opp, just like with Danny, she had him in the situation, the equation, just for views, because Queen Opp is not the show. Shelly is, well, was. And bringing Dookieana into the equation, kept the show going and bringing in more views and bringing in a bag and so forth. You know what I'm saying? But it did make the situation toxic, but it did not make it like it was with Danny. So we're not gonna downplay that and make it seem like Dookieana was over there putting paws on Queen and putting paws on Michelle and putting paws on this person. No. If anything, he was acting like one of the girls over there, okay? And it was toxic at times, but sometimes it was comical. But this Danny character being in the situation, um, it was a game changer, and I'm glad that in a way she was inserted in the situation because now Michelle's family is involved, and I really think that they're going to persuade her to do the right thing so that she can get Queen out of her life for good. Um, and I wouldn't be surprised if Michelle testifies that this in fact was happening to her for many a years, and she you know say out of her own mouth what Queen was making her do, which was a lot of inhumane stuff. I just have this gut feeling now that I seen with my own two eyes that she's back with her family, and she looks in rough shape. I don't know. I just feel like maybe, and I said just maybe because I did say prior to the update that she was back with her family. I think that she's with Queen Opp. People were spreading the rumors that she was back with her. But and I wasn't surprised because she's been in this situation before and she went back. But I don't know. I'm starting to really feel like this time I think the family's gonna be stronger for Michelle so that Michelle can be stronger for herself and do the right thing so she can set herself free. So we'll see how this plays out. I will keep you updated. But like I said, we're not gonna downplay Danny's behavior with Dookieana's because that is not even no comparing. So, we're not gonna do that.